Hey guys, Lethal Leslie here, and today I'm going to be talking about the best way to get your hands on extra metal in Death Stranding. I know you can get metal out of access terminals and things like that, but this video is about getting metal on top of the metal you already own, because in a lot of ways you already own the metal in the access terminals. So this video is going to be how to get extra metal on top of the metal you already have. I have left a little snippet at the end of the video of the other ways to get metal, just in case you are wondering how to do it. But without further ado, let's get into this video on how to get metal. So the first thing you're going to need is a truck. You can see we have a truck ready to go here, and you can also rob one off the mules if you can't actually drive one out of the bridge's car park. I do think you need to be at a certain point in the game to be able to drive vehicles, so obviously it would be a little bit tougher to do this method, but not impossible if you can't drive them yet. So let's jump into this and start heading towards our destination. I pressed the wrong button there. Let's try again. It is just square, isn't it? Yep, in we go. Alright, so we're off here, guys, and we're going to be heading to our first destination to pick up as much metal as we possibly can. So I'm just going to show you on the map before we go any further where we're going. And the area we're going to be collecting from today, and the best places to get metal in the game, are inside these mule circles, is what I'm going to call them, the mule circles. And basically the mule post box is the main place we're trying to get to, and we're going to try and rob them blind of as much metal as we can possibly get our hands on. So let's go ahead and see how this goes for us. Try and rob as much metal as we possibly can. One thing I will say before we go any further is not every mule circle is full of metal. They seem to have one material that they've got loads of. For example, this first circle we're heading into was full of metal. This second circle was full of ceramics. There wasn't any metal in there really at all. So you've got to make sure you're going to the right circle for a mule post box that actually contains a lot of metal. So we're just entering into the mule area right now. Another thing I would say is this is a great vehicle to actually run the mules over. It doesn't kill them, but does a lot of damage, and it kind of saves you having to kill them in any other way, or knock them out in any other way, should I say. So there you go. We're just going to go around now, start knocking as much of these mules out as we possibly can before we try to rob them blind. Another little tip as well is once you've knocked them down, make sure you go up to them to kick them. If they're making noise, that'll keep them down for longer. So we're just going to knock these guys out now. Another guy coming towards us here. We'll take him out as well. There we go. We'll knock him out. There's another guy that's wiggling over here. We'll make sure he's down for the count as well. There we go. That seems to be all of them, I think. There we go. This guy's still making noise as well, so we'll make sure he's knocked out. And that is all of them now. And you can hear the noise of the alarm seems to go off there. I'm not sure if that's in correlation with me actually knocking them out or not. But either way, once you've knocked them out, a lot of them will drop metal. So we're getting our first bit of metal straight away. So we're going to start collecting it now. That's one piece. This guy dropped 100 metal as well. Perfect. That's two. And this guy makes it 300. So we got our first 300 metal there straight away. And then make sure you're using the add one button to scan the area to see where the metal's at. So you can see there's a lot of metal around here. So we're going to start collecting it and loading up our truck. There's more metal here. We'll have that. Another 600 metal here. You love to see it. Alright, I think it's time for us to head back to the truck. Oh, never mind. Some of it fell off because we couldn't fit through the door. Where's our truck? Ah, here it is. I got knocked out of it, didn't I? Terrible work. So operate vehicle cargo when you come up to it, and then you can tag all the stuff on your backpack by pressing square. So you want to tag it all together, really. Then press X and then load into the vehicle, and then press confirm. And once you've done that, obviously it's time to just continue loading up. We'll put our bowler gun away for now. Let's go and grab these pieces that fell off. We've got some alloy there that we're not really looking for. What's over there? That's not metal. On this occasion, I am only going to collect the metal. You can collect the other things as well if you want. But for me, on this occasion, I'm going to stick with just the metal. Oh, these guys are getting back up. Ah. They can be a bit of a pain for getting back up, to be honest. I think these might be the guys we ran over, you know. Wow, look at those shots. The bullet dodger. We got him. There we go. Gonna go around kicking these guys again just to make sure they're out for the count. Alright, let's try again. We've knocked them out for the second time. Hopefully they stay down this time. Well, let's go and load this second batch into the back of our truck here. There we go. And let's press this on our back. Here it is. Square, square, square. And load into the vehicle and confirm. Now, we've got all the extra metal that's knocking about the area. It's time to go to the post box now and see what kind of goodies we can find in here. Unlock the post box. And as you can see, there's loads of metal in here. So we're going to take all the metal we can. Metal, 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 metal. And is that all of it? I think it is. I don't know if we'll be able to carry all this on our back in one go. Carry on back. Yes, we can. And let's go to confirm. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. Don't fall over. There we go. He's got a few thousand metal on his back here, so obviously it's nice that he didn't fall over. Now, I'm not sure if we'll be able to load all this into the truck, but we can try. Where is it now? Backpack. Let's see how much can go in. Nice. It's all fitting into the truck. So far in the back of our truck, just from this one little raid, we have 800, 1600, 2000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2008, 3000, 3300 metal in the back of our truck just from this raid so far. Let's go to confirm. Now, before we head out, we're just going to have a quick look at the map here, and you can see there's actually another post box that's available just down the road in this same area. So we're going to go and see how much more metal we can carry from there to make this a really good raid. I do think there is a limit on the trucks. There's definitely a limit on the mule trucks, and I'm sure there will be a limit on these trucks for how much cargo we can carry in one go, but you never know. So let's have a look what's in this second post box. There we go. Let's break into this one. And again, you can see it's got a lot of metal in there for us. So we'll try and take as much of this as we can possibly take. Surely we're going to hit limit soon. Carry on the back. And confirm. Whoa, don't fall over. Don't fall over. There we go. And let's load this into the truck now. This is all we've got in. We've got like 3,300 already. So if we can get all this in, that will put us on 100, 300, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that'll be another 1,000. 4,600 metal is what we'll have in total if this all fits in the truck. Which it does. That's insane. So you can definitely, at this point, I can confirm, carry way more in a Bridges truck than you can in a mule truck. They filled up really fast when I used the mule truck to do this. Let's confirm that again now. And I think we're about ready to get out of here with our goods. And one little thing I do want to mention just before we get out of here is if you drive around the area, you will find more bits of metal around the mule areas. Just because there's always lost cargo in these areas that are worth picking up. You can find lost cargo anywhere, of course. But it seems like there's always a lot of lost cargo in a mule area. Another 200 metal here. We're just doing one last sweep of the area, obviously, and just picking up any extras we can find. Okay. You can actually take some of it into the vehicle with you. You don't need to load it all into the back, really. I'm not sure if we'll be able to take this, but we'll try. So I've finished doing my swoop, and I can't see any more metal in this area. And we've managed to get just shy. Ooh, there's 100 metal there as well. I think this puts us on 5,000 metal. I think this puts us exactly on 5,000 metal now, all from this one area. So let's go and put this in our backpack. So that's us done with collecting the metal now. I'm going to go and take all this metal we have towards the road we're trying to build. But before I do that, let's have a look at what we actually have in the back of our van. So let's tally up what we have. We have 400, 800, 2 more 1600, that's 2,000, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, that's 3,000, 3,500, 600, 700, 800, 900, 4,000, Then we have another 400 on our back here, as well as these two right at the top, which I'm not sure what they mean by lost cargo here, to be honest, which is the other 600, which puts us up to exactly 5,000 metal that we managed to get from that raid. Now, I'm not sure if we have lost 600 of that metal here. I'll have to wait and see when I'm offloading what the case is with that. But that is a pretty good raid, and that is without a doubt the fastest way to get metal in Death Stranding. If you have any other great spots to pick up a lot of metal, leave them in the comment section down below for everyone to have a look and see the best spots in the game. I'm going to add a couple of extra little ways just at the end of this video now, just in case you didn't know on how to get metal. So in any access terminal, you have the option to claim materials, and if you click on it and go over to the metal tab, you'll be able to see exactly how much metal you can pull out. On this occasion, you can see we have 2,246 metal available to us, and we can pull that out in probably 2 sets of 1,000 and 1 set of 200 if we wanted to go and build something like a road, for example. So it's another really good option to get metal, but obviously if you do take all the metal out of a terminal like this, you won't be able to fabricate a lot of things that you maybe need to fabricate to go and do certain missions. So it's definitely about weighing up how much you want to take out of a terminal to go and do a road. But it's obviously the easiest and fastest way to get materials, but it's not extra material, it's kind of material you already have available to you. And your second option when it comes to the terminal for metal is the shared locker. Now this one isn't guaranteed, but I have found metal in here on more than one occasion. You go to claim cargo, and then sometimes in the share locker section here, someone will have put metal in for you to take out on your side. So it's always worth checking. Check any post boxes in the world, check any terminals, and that's another good way of nabbing yourself some easy metal in the game. So those are two little add-ons right at the end there that I didn't want to leave out, but it wasn't the main way that I think to get extra metal. Those metals are already available to you to a certain extent, so that's why I thought I'd just leave them here at the end. I'm going to leave this video here anyway, guys. If you liked the video, like the video, subscribe if you want to see more. Thanks for watching. As always, if you have any better ways of getting metal, please leave them in the comment section down below, and take it easy.